There was one right next to it, but I was like 25 seconds.
Yeah, depending how far you've got to go and stuff like that, we've lost matches where we've won the fight and
Yeah.
haven't gotten to the circle in time, so they get the win.
Oh,
So those ones kind of suck. Or
yeah.
what teams will do is they'll leg you. So if they lose the battle, you can't get to the
To
square
the
in
drop.
time because the drop
Yeah.
point's random. It's like if we got the same map again, it may not be at that point. It may be over near where Kappa is, or it might be over near where the drop zone is on the far left side, or it could be up where Epsi is. So it's completely random where the
Mm.
exit point is, and sometimes it can be right out in the middle of nowhere.
Fucking hands hurt, guys.
Hansa.
Yeah. It's like 12 degrees today, and I
Ooh,
was rewiring a fence since about 8 o'clock this morning.
that's nasty. Nasty cold.
Yeah. Oh, it gets colder. That's why I did it today. It was actually a warm day for here.
Oh, wow. Fair enough.
I always ask my friends that live in Canada, hey, what's the weather like up there today? And they always, they never want to answer me because they know that I totally view the weather in my area as comparative to the weather where they live in Canada. And then when they find out that they're only like maybe 2 degrees Celsius colder than I am on any given day, it's not really a competition. I keep trying to figure out what it is that makes the desert so fucking cold, man, that it's like living in Canada and Alaska.
Because there's nothing there. There's nothing
Yeah,
to
that's basically
trap
it.
the heat down. Because we have the opposite. I live at the bottom. I used to live in the mountains, but now I live at the bottom of the mountains, and
Oh, yeah.
it's kind of the opposite from it. Where in the mountains it'd be warm, even when it's hot everywhere else. You'd be warmer because you had all the cool air running past where you were to then get out
Yeah.
of the mountains again. Now I'm at the foot of the mountains. It's like we get a cold breeze if it's westerly, and it's really good. But if it's easterly, we cook.
Oh, fuck.
The biggest issue we have is humidity. Like it could be a really nice day, 25 degrees Celsius or whatever, and the humidity is just so high that you can't breathe.
My dad moved us down here to this area from Alaska. He moved here because he didn't want to be cold anymore in the winter. And it pisses him off that it's just as fucking cold here as it is where he's from in Alaska. So now that he's 56 and all of his children are all grown up, he's talking about just getting a fucking motorhome and going south for the winter every year. So I'll just go fucking live on the Mexican border.
Yeah, why not? Alright, I'll be back in a minute. I have to make a phone call. So that'll work out for us. We can just swing in there in the morning, pay off that loan, get another one, then we got cash for Christmas.
That's what's up.
I've ring one of those payday companies. I fucking hate them. I can't stand them. But it's just the joy of instant cash. Like the interest
Yep.
rate is just absolute bullshit. But it's just so easy to go there. And when I came out of discharge for bankruptcy, they helped me out heaps. They straight out of bankruptcy. Like I think I was like 2 or 3 months out of bankruptcy, and my car fucking just bombed it. And they instantly loaned me $5,000 for a new car. But it was a high percentage, and I think a lot of it had to do with being discharged bankrupt. But I was at I think it was between 25 and 48% interest. So I borrowed $5,000 and paid like 8.5 back. I was on a fair bit of interest.
Yeah.
But
I have a personal loan shark, one of my really good friends from high school. His dad and his grandpa own a t-shirt printing company. And so he's like the heir inherent to like a multi-million-dollar company. And he's literally, we've been friends for so long that I could just walk up to him or call him and be like, hey man, can I borrow $3,000? And he'll be like, well, when can you pay me back? And I can straight up tell him, I don't know, but I'll pay you back. And he'll give me the money every fucking time, man.
That's all right. I used to have friends like that, but actually, I was a friend like that where people would ring me and go, hey, you got $200 I got borrowed from the weekend? And I'll go, yeah, when are you giving it back to me? Like Tuesday, Wednesday? He goes, yeah, next pay. I'm like, yeah, no worries. But then when my back blew out on me and, Mrs. gets sick and all the rest, it's now like, well, no, I can't. If anything, do you have a spare $100 you can give me? Or ring him up and go, remember how you ruined your car and you had mine for 2 weeks because you needed to get to work? Well, I need $50 to eat this week, so help a brother out.
Yeah.
But
it's always nice to be able to borrow money without having to pay it back at a ridiculous
I must admit,
interest.
my best mate is like that. He's really good. If he's got it, he'll help you out. Like when I first started dating my partner, I'd ring him and go, man, I'm really struggling. I need $200. Are you able to loan it to me? He goes, I won't loan it to you. Here, come and get $200. Get what you need to get. Don't worry about it. Because, if I need help, let me know. And, you can sort me out when it comes to it.
My buddy is the type of guy that if he borrows you money and he ever thinks at any point that you're not going to pay him back or that if you're blowing him off, if he goes to collect his money from you and you don't give it to him or give him a definite date after he goes to collect it, dude, he'll break your fucking hands, man.
Yeah.
He's like that kind of guy. Yep.
After the first time in jail, not that I'm worried about going back, but it's definitely not somewhere I'd, like to spend a lot of time. There's more to life than sitting in a box. I done 3 months jail in 2009, waiting for a court date that eventually got dropped against me, but that was for like a string of assaults and breaking violence orders and things like that.
I mean, this type of behavior that he totally does just because he's financially well off and he can get away with it. Because, anytime he gets in trouble, he just pays and gets out of trouble.
Yeah.
Override engaged.
Alright, where are we? Charlie 6. Charlie 6.
What did I walk back in? Talking about loan sharking and shit.
I don't know. Gimme brought up loan at a high
I brought up the
rate.
loan company because I just rung them to see if they were open Christmas Eve, so I can go and clear a loan and borrow and have cash for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And then Goon mentioned that he's got a friend who's fairly well off, and sugar daddies him. So he goes over and gives a bit of ass and gets a bit of cash for his trouble.
Yeah, basically, I ask my buddy for money, and as long as it's not like some crazy steep amount, I could basically get a, no limit on paying him back because he knows I will. Whereas other people, if he thinks he won't pay them back, he'll break
in
their
other
fucking
words, he's
hand.
talking about he pulls up his fish nets and he goes over there for a little bit of gob and gets $1,000.
Yeah.
High paid
Something
prostitution. Something like that.
Something like that.
Well, you got to pay back somehow.
Yeah. Nah, we've just been friends for a very long time, so he allows me more privilege than he allows other people.
He keeps dropping the soap.
But for the sake of being funny, yeah, I put on those fishnet stockings, drop the soap on purpose, and he gives me $3,000.
They're all grouped in
see?
Gamma 4. Let's see if they approach this UAV. Let's get a firing line on the other side of this ship. Yeah, we've been waiting for you to come back to do faction.
Yeah, well, my dad showed up and wanted to talk.
My dad
And
just
talk.
left.
That
And talk.
sounds promising.
Oh, yeah.
So you
Well,
need to move back in?
no. He's actually like, yeah, I think I want to move out of Reno and move into a really small town. I'm like, okay.
We might
Whatever.
try to get that bush.
He's in Reno?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could probably do a push. Let's swing. Let's go right.
Man,
down
Beatty's
Echo
right
4,
down the road from
And
him.
we'll go up and over.
Not really. About 6 hours down the road.
Yeah, but Beatty's a pretty nice little retirement community.
Yeah. He's looking at maybe Tonopah or,
Oh, God. You'll
one's
freeze
coming
in the
over the ship,
winter.
left
if
side,
it goes
left
to
side.
Tonopah.
yeah.
You must know what you're talking about if your dad lives in Reno.
Yeah.
New target acquired.
He was thinking about Elko too. He goes, it's too cold in the winter though. I'm like, well,
It's alright.
outside of Vegas, it's not going to be much better.
I suggest Wells is a really good retirement community if he's looking for a small town to move from in Nevada, but the thing is, you move from there to Wells and you're dealing with the same kind of weather in the winter.
Acquired.
And I couldn't
Yeah.
picture your dad wanting to deal with that fucking cold northern Nevada winter. Is probably the reason why he
You
wants
know,
to.
honestly, the northern Nevada winters are nothing compared to the winters we used to have in Michigan, so it's not that bad.
It's fucking freezing balls here today.
It's like 50
Where's
here.
that light gone? Does anyone know where it is? There it is.
It's
He's made a
like
run
12.
for it.
And
Fuck
today's
that.
actually a pretty warm day. And
Oh,
it's
the
like
same-
12
it's
degrees
the same
Fahrenheit.
Panther as
Oh,
last
Jesus.
match.
It's, what is it right now here? Come on,
What a
load up.
bitch.
It is 53.
6 degrees Celsius, whatever that is.
That's enough.
cold.
Like,
Hey guys.
it's
Target
probably like
acquired.
40-ish, 38.
Yeah.
It's a, let's see, Wells, Nevada, right now. It is 46 degrees.
When I went to work this morning, it said 1 degree Celsius on my phone. I don't even know how to read Celsius. I just have so many friends that don't read Fahrenheit that I switched over to Celsius to make shit easy on them.
Hmm.
6 degrees Celsius is obviously just below, just above freezing. So it's fairly
It's a bit
cold.
above.
As far as
It's
Australia
46 Fahrenheit. It's cold, but it's not super cold by
goes.
any
Yeah,
stretch.
you're not going to freeze your ass off, but you're going to know it's cold.
I mean,
I
I'll
mean,
still wear shorts when it's 46.
Winter in Sydney, generally just in Sydney where I live, normally gets to about 6. Up the mountains goes into the minuses and gets a little bit of snow and stuff like that. And the southern highlands gets really cold through a lot of cold winds from Antarctica. So like if you go down the southern highlands, you get like Threadbow and all that sort of stuff. You've got the snowfields and stuff down there. Is that right, Des? Is it South Coast? You'd probably know better than me, being in Canberra.
Canberra, we used to get a lot of negatives in winter, but we don't get that too much anymore. But East Coast, I wouldn't know about East Coast. I usually head down there in the middle of summer for Christmas.
I know Barrel gets cold, and they get a little bit of snow, but I can't think for the life of me where Threadbow is. I just can't remember anymore. I think that's north. But that's where like Australia's main snowfield is, in Threadbow. But even that doesn't get high minuses, I don't think. Are you coming in, Thug? Did my Discord lock up again? I think it did. Fuck this Discord, god damn it.
Yeah, I'm probably going to be about half an hour till I'm officially in, even though I just logged into the client.
Okay. Yeah, we ran into CSPS in faction today, and Gould was asking where you were. And I'm like, he's moving house.
jeez.
And he goes, what, a whole house? And I went, yeah, something like that.
Yeah. No, actually, I was just sick. I just went home early from work and slept for 5 hours.
Oh, lovely.
Fun.
Yeah.
Do you think it is sick from like all the dust and stuff, or like get a cold?
No, I probably picked it up at my friend's circus show because she came down with it, and hugs were passed around and all that. Kind
Sharing
of
is
stuff.
caring,
Oh,
so
joy.
everyone's.
Yeah. But for all of that, it was a fantastic show. Totally worth
minus the plague that you came home with.
Totally worth the plague. Honestly, it was. Good.
No, Threadbow is quite a bit south of you, Gimme.
Is it?
Yeah.
I've never
It's
been,
like-
so I forget where it is.
It's probably a little bit further than halfway between you and Melbourne.
Oh, okay. Because I know Dest is about 3 hours-ish south of me.
Yeah, I totally avoid Christmas parties and stuff this time of year, Ivor, just because I don't want to go and socialize and get sick because somebody went there sick. And my wife gets pissed off at me, and she knows that the whole reason why I avoid these things is so that I don't get sick. But
No,
you're talking to
actually-
somebody that hasn't been sick in like 3 fucking years either.
Oh, that's pretty good. I get sick like maybe once or twice a year, just a little cold, nothing major.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I
But
get.
we actually, our office holiday party was today, and it was in our new building because we're moving the building, and well, not moving the whole building, but we're moving out of our building into a new one in May, but we've had the building since October. We were supposed to move in October. Then they realized that that's fucking crunch time for everyone, and everything will be late if we take dates to move the office at that time. So they pushed it to May, and we were supposed to have our holiday party at it, and it's got this fancy rooftop and all that kind of stuff, and that's where we're going to do it. And I was really looking forward to going to it and checking out the new space, but I decided no, I'm going to work through today, and then because I'm sick and I don't want to pass it on to anybody. So I'm one of those people that doesn't go to parties if they're sick to pass fucking germs around.
Just gotta
Right.
remember, man, sharing is caring. Come on.
Just do what the Asians do and throw one of those face mask things on and just walk around with that on.
That's actually for allergies, I was reading.
Yep.
It's mainly allergies. It's
Yeah.
not like they're sick or they're expecting to get sick. It's just dust and stuff they're trying to keep out of their face.
I work in exterior service. I have allergies, like really bad allergies, and I wear one of those masks all year long while I'm working.
Yep.
And kids ask me all the time, "Are you a doctor?" No, I just don't want to suffer from allergies.
Yeah. But yeah, so anyway, I was supposed to go to the party today, decided not to and work through the day, and then come noon, I was just like, no, this ain't happening, and went home and slept. Oh, it was a good sleep, though.
Man, I had to go to work. My wife was getting mad at me for sitting here.
Is Discord cutting out for anybody else?
Yeah, I've
Nope.
had it cut out like 4 or 5 times.
No,
Oh,
it's
not like
down on
not
for
like
me.
that. Just what Goon said just went all robot for me.
Yeah, mine does that, where like the sound just drops and then it picks it back up again.
Yeah, that's what just happened. Okay.
Oh, brutal. Am I coming through better now?
Yeah, it's just intermittent, and it's not just you. It happened to Frontline too, so it could just be mine. I might need to just restart Discord when I get back to it. Hello?
Hello.
Hello. That's better.
Oh, hey, Vulcan. Hey, Vulcan, what do you do with that linebacker? Do you? Looks like you've got the medium pulse, or did you go for ER?
So currently I've got. Ooh, that's a good question now. So I've got 2 linebackers. I've got 1 linebacker with 2 PPCs, I think. Yeah, that's the linebacker prime. And then I've got a linebacker with 3 large lasers and a couple of small heavy lasers.
Oh well, that's why you're not enjoying it. That build is kind of all over the place, especially for the lasers. The PPC one, it's not really made for that because all the hard points are a little low. It's a little squat mech.
You put him in the shoulder. Fine.
Quirk for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I realize it's in the shoulders, but it's still like just the mech geometry. You end up, it's not like the blood asp where it's sticking up above your torso so you can hill hump. Like you have to expose practically the whole mech for it.
Oh well, that's the thing. You're not aiming to peak on that, because the PPCs don't have a minimum range on this one, do they?
No.
No,
So
but they are
you
still
can-
toasty. So
Yeah.
yeah, so you're gonna want the medium pulse build probably, or the SRM build rather than that large laser build. That's just not really gonna be worth it.
Well, I kind of disagree with that somewhat. You can do the large laser build, but it's specific only for sniping. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. I mean, it will do a decent job sniping, but to have 2 variants where you're going to be essentially sniping, I would mix that up a bit. I'd throw one of them towards the medium pulse laser or the SRM build, and it's more of a group push brawl build. Is really where that mech shines.
Great.
Yeah, that's really where that mech shines. Like, it can't snipe, but honestly, it's better as sort of a fast.
This guy took a
brawler.
package from my porch, and now he's about to open it in his car. But what he doesn't know is this is a custom-built bait package that is recording him on 4 different cameras, and it's about to unleash a pound of the world's finest glitter, along with some other surprises.
Yeah, that's
but
where
to
I
understand
find
how
it.
we got to this point, first
And
we
it
need to
doesn't
rewind.
really do well in quick play, I find.
About
but
7
in
months ago,
faction
I
play,
noticed a
if you've got a
package
nice
being reported
coordinated
as
group of
delivered, but it never
linebackers, or
arrived.
at
So when I
least
checked
if
our
the
security
push is
cameras,
going to be
I noticed this
coordinated,
lovely
it's going to
couple
be a
out
great
for a
mech
stroll.
because it rolls damage nicely. You know, it moves really quickly. It's a really solid mech, but it's not necessarily.
As you can see,
an
they have
independent
backpacks on, and they're just
No, I
going around the
found that I
neighborhood
had one
making an
really good
afternoon
game
out
and I had
of
like
this. And if you've ever
600,
been in a
700
situation
damage.
like this,
But
you
I
just
had at
sort of
least
feel
3 or 4 people
violated.
around me.
And then I took this to
at,
the
like,
police,
all the
and
time
even
pushing.
with the video evidence, they said it's just not
So
what
I
it
didn't
does
have
on
to
the
turn.
road. So then you also feel powerless. And I just felt like
Okay.
something needs to be done to
so
take
I'll
a stand
change
against this
those
honest
ER
punks like
lasers.
this. And then I was like, hold
ER
on.
lasers
I
out
built
for
a
medium
dartboard that
pulses.
moves to get a bullseye every time.
Maybe.
I spent night.
I guess the question is, do you want a PPC mech or do you want a laser sniper? Because I convert one of them.
Well, I've got both.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, not necessarily the large laser one, unless you really want a PPC mech. You know what I mean? Or if you want the laser
Years
sniper.
designing hardware that's currently roving around on another freaking
Well,
planet. If anyone was going to make a revenge bait package
No,
and
I do want
over-engineer the
the
crap
PPC
out of it,
Okay,
it was
yeah.
going to be
Because
me.
I
So I
just
started with
really
a
enjoy my
sketch and some
PPCs.
CAD, and then I hit up my buddy
Yeah,
Sean, who
then-
was really
then
good with this
I'd
type of
switch to
small
large laser
electronic
so you're
stuff,
not running
and we
with
got
two
to work.
snipers that
Ultimately,
PPC
when they
or
opened the
laser
package, I just wanted to celebrate their choice of profession with a cloud of glitter. Because I mean, who doesn't love glitter? That's easy. I could just do that passively with like a spring.
Yeah, it's a
when
bit
it
of an odd
opens.
one.
But I also wanted to record their reaction, and
So
that's
I
what
found
makes
that
the
I could get, like,
engineering here
6
an order of
shots
magnitude
to,
more difficult.
like,
Because if you
chain
think about
fire
it,
off
this
in a
thing has to
roll.
sit on a porch all day, and it can't be plugged in. And you
that's
have
what the
no
large
idea
lasers
when
and the
someone
small
will come
lasers
and pick
kinda
this
just
up. So it's not like you could just hit
tip it off.
record on the camera and then put it in the box, because you're going to run out of battery
it's not
and
a
storage
bad
space.
concept,
On
but
top
the
of
thing
that,
is,
I
it's
need
a
some way to
little
recover this
dispatched.
footage in case I never
right.
get the
Yeah,
bait
so
package
your
back.
large
So after 6
lasers,
months and
just
lots of
because of
design
cool
iterations
down and
and
heat, like, you
so
don't
much
necessarily
testing,
want that
here's where we land.
happening at the range where you're using your small lasers, and your small lasers are useless at the range.
This
where
custom
you're
printed
using your
circuit
large
board
laser.
is the brains of the operation. It
Yeah.
has a built-in accelerometer,
So it's
the
and when
range
it's
is
jostled, it will
medium.
check the GPS
Yeah.
signal to see if it's been moved from the porch. And
think
if so,
it's
it sends a
VR,
signal to all the phones to
smalls,
wake
and
up and start
medium
recording.
pulse that
And
have
I'm
a
using
similar
4
range.
phones that have a wide-angle
440,
filming
400,
mode and are angled
Yeah,
back. And this
that
3D printed
combination
portion is
can be
contoured
pretty
this
good.
way
And I
because it
think these
represents
things
the
got
field of
similar
view of the
cooldown,
phones.
so it
So as you can see, I'm guaranteed to capture their reaction no matter which way they open it from. And nestled in here, we've got a can of fart spray. No joke, you can clear a room with one spray of this stuff. So we made a cam on a small motor that sprays it 5 times. And not only is this just a nice touch, but we keep repeating 5 sprays every 30 seconds until they throw the package out of their car or house before they realize there's 4 phones.
Most of the time,
this
if you're in
increases our
that
chances
range,
of finding it because we always know the package location at all times due to the GPS on the phones. But even if we don't recover it, all 4 phones have LTE data plans, so they upload the footage to the cloud so I can still see what happened. And then for the pièce de résistance, we have a cup here on top that spins from a motor underneath. So once you load in a butt ton of the world's finest glitter, the motor spins really fast and the centrifugal force fires it evenly in all directions. Then we cut holes in the side of the lid and covered them with one-way film, so 2 of the cameras could see them as they walked away. And then finally, to make it look like an actual delivered package, we added some shrink wrap and a delivery label, which is perhaps my favorite part of the whole thing. Because if he wasn't in such a hurry, they'd see that the package is actually coming from my childhood hero and inspiration for this project, Kevin McAllister.
Sniper, and obviously, if you poke shield using a sniper in quick play, you're going to have a lot more success.
I even looked up and am using the address of the actual house they filmed the movie in. And of course, it's being shipped to his boys, Harry and Marv. And there's a charge port in the bottom, because if it doesn't get stolen in a given day, I can bring it in and then recharge all the batteries in the system overnight. So the idea is the bad guy comes and takes it off your porch, then lifts the lid, and these 2 limit switches tell the circuit board brain inside that the lid's been removed, and then that sets everything in motion. And I may be biased, but sometimes a well-engineered design is beautiful.
Here, I'm in quick play, let's get it done and move on to the next, right? Versus faction play, it's like, well, no, I've got 4 other mechs to manage, and we're working more. It's totally different dynamics.
The only way I've found to play a linebacker and quick play with success is to play it like a light.
Yeah, that works too.
Just pretend to be a light, except for be a lot more cowardly than a light. When lights turn to fucking engage you, just run away from them as fast as you fucking can.
And because the phones have GPS, we created a virtual geofence around my house, so I get a notification when the package...
increased firepower to deal even more damage than a light could deal to an assault or a heavy in the same amount of... So I always run away from lights.
And if you're new here, this isn't a prank channel, so I am completely out of my comfort zone.
Heavies the same way I would with...
And
that's about the
there
only way I can play it
is.
without being in a group, just like you said. Because it's just it's such a good pushing mech.
Although, if you've got a lone light, it's a devastating.
This is like recovering the black box of a crashed airplane. Yeah, it would still work, even if I didn't get the box back. The footage would upload to the cloud, but it's just faster to plug the phones in. So I'm going to go home and find out how this somehow ended up here.
He realizes
so it appears he was walking down the sidewalk and then suddenly makes a hard left. Then he takes the package and gets in his car and eventually makes it to this parking garage where this glorious sequence unfolds.
Oh yeah, and my Supernova's got like 4 PPCs on it.
No, that's a good mech for ER large laser, or no, Supernovas. Yeah, ER large lasers really shine on that mech.
Yeah.
Maybe consider playing around with those just because of the heat difference.
I mean, if you're gonna
might find a little more sense with more damage with the ER.
Yeah, if you're doing the quad PPC build, Warhawk is the best for that. It's quirked for it, but overall,
well, the only reason I didn't stick another
my friend
PPC
CC has
on
also had some packages stolen, so she asked to leave it on her porch for a few days too.
Yeah, no, that one could potentially work.
I don't think
know
we're
how
getting
that one
back
goes.
up.
So, is it just ER mediums, ER large?
Wait, for what?
For the Supernova? Or would you tend to go towards the large ones for the extra damage?
So,
yeah, you can do 5
ER large Battlemaster, you could do like 5 Supernova.
Yeah, I think Supernova has 6 large lasers.
Yeah, and if you get the
you can do 6
stealth armor, it's devastating. Especially
you can't do stealth armor.
What's that smell?
But yeah, it's that one I.
Taking a long time.
Yeah, we should. It's not kind of thing. I see Ghost Reaper in the lobby. I'm guessing there's just not a plan side.
Okie dokie.
What the f? Come on. That's Leo, nigga. Open the door. Get that shit out of here, bro. You shouldn't even have grabbed that. What the f? Get this out of here. What do you want me to do? You on yourself. Take this shit up out of here. For real. Woo! Take that.
Finally. Glad you're up too. Fuck. At least it's Siege Defend.
What do you want me to drop in first? Supernova or linebackers?
Mid to brawl.
Supernova.
Sorry?
Go heaviest to lightest, but yeah, you want mid to brawl range.
With this map, you're gonna want brawl. Mid to brawl.
So I'll bring my linebacker then.
Yep.
Alright guys, I'm gonna take off. I gotta go pick my son up in 10 minutes.
Alrighty, man. Take it
All right,
easy.
then.
Talking to you. Thanks for letting me just talk a bunch of shit.
Alright,
Really,
Oh, yeah.
You know
just
where we're
no
at.
unwind
problem.
after work.
Anytime.
Catch you in a few
Oh, we
minutes.
got Oprah's thong with us. Again.
Oh yeah, Oprah's thong. He's fucking awesome. Yes, I was being totally sarcastic there.
I don't know who he was, so I took all of you seriously.
Alright, there's two guys underneath this tag, 69MG, Oprah's thong and Oprah's toaster. We were looking at recruiting them at one stage in when we were in Mesa, because they don't do too bad relatively, but they don't listen, and they're only in it for their own personal enjoyment. They care less whether you win or lose or carry on. And when we had them dropping with us for a trial, they refused to listen and cost us a match against a team that was far more skilled than us, and we were in a standoff with them. Their team was hiding underneath, we were on top in HPG, and we were on a standoff, and they kept poking over the side, and this team had two mechs on each side of it, hanging just out of the basement. And so every time someone looked over, they'd fire, and it was all about who was going to get the first kill is going to force the other team to push on the other team. And if we lost that, we would have had to push into the basement, and you don't want to do that against a bunch of brawling mechs. So we kept telling them, hang back, we know it's boring, but we can't lose this standoff. And they kept poking and eventually died. And we had to go at them and turn around and said to them, you've got to listen. You know, we take this seriously. It is fun, but we don't want to be losing against teams when we have the advantage. And they just carried on like kids about it. And, you know, I don't give a fuck if we win or lose. I'm playing it. This is boring. I play it for it. You guys are too serious. And, you know, off they fucking went. So, but
alright.
they ended up back in 69MG again, and they just run around and do what the fuck they want.
Well, they were untagged at the time. They weren't in 69MG.
Well, one of the Oprah guys had a 69MG tag with him. Hey, not Rith.
Hey guys, how you guys doing today?
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's me. Oh, and the phone. Fucking hell. I don't know.
Yeah, the GNX guys are Titan SX is good. Rasputin's a pain in the ass.
Okay.
Hey.
How's it going?
Online. Sensors online.
Wait.
Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Okay. Put me in the right.
Override engage.
Holy shit!
Oh, you guys are going the other way. Okay.
Well, there's two ways
No?
to get out of here, so it doesn't really matter.
I'll follow you then.
Yeah, it doesn't matter which side you come out of the drop zone.
At least right now it doesn't.
They're either going to go Alpha or they're going to go Gamma.
They're either going to go, you know, left, right, or down the middle.
Oh, they're not going to go Beta because that'd be stupid to go Beta.
I recommend now pushing out because these guys are famous for gen rushing.
Yep. So until we know which gate they're coming in, let's just hang around like the gun, and we'll shift accordingly for what gate they're coming through. I have a feeling it's probably going to be Alpha first. They're going to go Alpha, Beta, Alpha. Oh, look at that. Perfect lineup for a headshot. So what's that, AC5?
I'm betting it's going to be Alpha, but...
What's that, 3 AC5s and an AC10? Rensky?
3 AC10.
3 AC10. Oh yeah, you got 2.
Yeah, they're going to be coming on the left gate, Alpha.
Alpha. Alright, let's push up nice and close to the gate, then we'll cover the choke points in Delta 3.
Roger that. I'm pushing over now. Now, where do you want me specifically?
Just take a position where you can poke at them a little bit.
Take one of the choke points so when they come through, you're in a position to hit them and not be hit. Basically.
Okay.
Obviously, don't stand in the choke point, but.
Need assistance?
Yeah, the idea is they'll funnel through the choke points and get trapped into a. They'll get caught into a kill box. And,
yeah.
So yeah, where you are is probably good, but if they push in down where you are, you're going to get trapped because there's no escape there. Dest is probably going to want to move back around that corner a little bit because you're standing in that choke point.
Alright, well, I'll get going. I just want to say hi to everybody. We'll check back with you a little later.
No,
alright, man. Guys, take it easy.
Which side are you on? You still IS or you clean?
Yeah, we're still IS. Yeah.
Alright.
Ew.
Yeah, what can I say?
Don't forget to wipe your feet when you come out of our channel.
Yeah, exactly, you know.
We'll catch you guys in a bit.
Alright, man, take it easy.
You too.
Yeah, I'm not going to want to be behind that marauder.
That's me.
Oh, you're the marauder in the choke point.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's probably got ATMs. No, Scorch.
Yep.
ATMs on Scorch? Oh yeah, instead of SRM6s.
No, it's the ATM build.
Yep.
Here they come.
Acquired.
Target spotted.
Here goes our turret. Damn it. I was hoping that would just kill... That turret should have killed the whole team. Come on, what the hell?
Headshots all around.
Yeah.
So we've got 2 people hiding basically in the drop zone.
We do?
Yeah, Ghost Bear and the untagged guy are hiding right up in the fucking back of
T2.
Delta 2.
Well, Ghost Bear is Lerm, so don't expect much from that anyway.
Yeah, it's Arc 7, what do you expect?
Yeah, it's Arc 7 for you. Pug shield everyone and complain about a lack of damage.
Alright, they're coming up now.
Yep.
Try and funnel
Already strike one out. Jesus, he just got leveled. Bunch of archers. What's up with that?
Falling back, cooling down.
Yeah. Backing out of that hill.
Delta squad.
I'm gonna take up the next choke point.
Delta is almost there.
You're going up against two Atlases there.
Backing up to cool down. Go down.
I keep forgetting to override every time.
That one hotel's a stick.
Okay, I'm getting flanked over here.
New target acquired.
Move out of there if you can.
Alright, I'm gonna fall back.
Override shut down.
Right aside lever.
Oops.
You're alright, 8 to 5.
Need to cool down.
Second wave mix
Reactor
back to the gun.
online. Sensors online. Weapons
He's coming around.
online.
I see.
Yep, he's down.
All systems nominal.
Sorry, guys.
Override engaged.
Fafner?
Side doors, those.
Target
The fuck?
acquired.
Oh,
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
Rasputin.
Rasputin.
Target
Just one
deployed.
left.
Yeah, they're all down.
They had a bad day.
Yeah,
They had a very bad day.
So they're probably going to push Gamma next wave. So let's get a scout over on that gate.
I'm half dead. I'm gonna go out.
Copy.
I
Well,
should.
yeah, see, my
Senator was pretty much
I'm not gonna. I'm gonna stay in. I should go out probably, but
Yeah, no, I agree with Cammy, but don't. Unless you're, not going to survive another wave, I wouldn't be pushing out because they'll rush in and gen rush.
Yep.
We should also consider maybe blocking one gym,
Why?
just in case, because I can pretty much guarantee you they're going to come in.
That was Oprah's thong that was saying that, and I'm thinking, why? Why are you talking?
Yeah, I can pretty much guarantee they're going to come in assassin wave.
Probably, yeah.
Played them like 5 times this week, and they've done it every time.
it's because they drop with Gully too much.
And goalie goes after.
Yeah, they're
like,
definitely
one of
not
the
coming
final
alpha
4.
again.
Generally, if you drop alpha, you switch to gamma and then switch back again. So I'm pretty confident it's going to be a gamma push. Let's
Well,
go up to
okay.
Fox 3. These two
I mean, we got a guy.
cover them.
If that guy at D7 hasn't seen him yet, they're going gamma. Yeah.
They're
I mean-
switching.
Yep, we've
Somebody
got
go
contact
target.
Gamma.
Yeah, they're going gamma.
It's pretty standard practice to do that in case
Yeah.
in
Sometimes-
case they push out. And
Sometimes they'll let the
Oprah's-
pugs go one way and sneak in a bunch of this.
Gen X
Oh, we got a
normally pretty
grasshopper.
good, but,
So I can see we've got 2 gate guards.
Yep. So they're going to push in, and they're either going to do one or two things. They're going to go wide and come up towards Fox 2 and around, or they're going to cut into the right and go into where those tanks are. They're the 2 choke points we're going to want to try and trap them in.
What
Okay.
is that guy in D6 doing?
Taking the scenic route.
Oh, that's the
It's
pub.
Ghost Bear.
Oh, he's a I thought it was the
Yeah, I don't know what the hell
Castle
he's
Down,
doing, but
or whatever his fucking name is.
Target acquired.
got a fire starter, grasshopper.
Alright, so you're in the open there, Volk. What's on that linebacker?
I've got 3 heavy small lasers and 3 large lasers.
Yeah, you
don't
want
wanna
to
be
get out of
there.
there. Come, kind of
Stand
head
up
over
on the
towards
hill
where I
behind
am.
me.
Port sighted
See where those
here,
guys are?
Gamma.
Front line of that and Cammy on that hill behind me.
Yeah, get over
Get
here.
up there. That'll give you a straight shot down to the gate, and you won't be standing in the open when they come through.
Is it
on
coming?
the right hand side where that turret was, you would have been cleaned up coming through that gate.
Second gate is breached.
Why is this?
Server's open.
You're going to
Get
want to tuck
ballistics
into the
on that
left-hand side
Scorch.
low. If they come around that corner where you're standing, you're going to get focused.
Roger.
Get run over.
New target.
Get ballistics in
acquired.
the arms of that Scorch.
He shifted
Looks
over
like they're
to
running
where
heavies
I
with a
was.
couple of lights.
Yeah. He shifted over to where I was, but I'm in an Orion, he's in a Sun Spider. I can take a little bit of
Just get the grass up, I take care of that. That's coming the other guy.
X-ray coming around corner.
Yeah, he's not. There's one in front of him.
Whiskey, I just saw him.
Whiskey.
Enemy UAV up.
Whiskey's a. He might be the stick. He might not be.
Yeah, I took a bit of a hide with me.
Shut down.
I'm gonna try and distract them.
That poor guy was having such a bad time.
Critical damage. Override shut down.
Oh, it didn't work out for me as well as I thought it would have.
Okay, I'm gonna drop down in this supernova now.
Some of them are pushing to the front of the gun.
That definitely works better for them.
Artillery strike online.
Anyone drop the third wave, need to reform back on the gens.
Sensors online.
Roger that.
Weapons.
Don't go out by yourself, go
All
out with a couple of
systems
people.
nominal. Override engage.
If you go out just by yourself, they're gonna focus you.
Target acquired.
There's the UAV up at the front of the gun.
You changed your name, Cammy.
New target acquired.
Discord's locked again.
New target acquired.
I got on these gens.
Need assist target spotted.
New target acquired. Heat level critical.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Fuck's sake, my third mech's already gonna fucking be down because fucking.
New target acquired. Critical damage. Heat sink.
Alpha CT, quickly. Alpha's the last one.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Fucking Discord.
Okay, where do you want me now, boys?
Just hang by the gun for now till we see where they're coming.
I'm so
Okay.
sick of this Discord fucking locking up.
Can we get someone to body back one?
They're gonna push out the right side and then I get a new mech at 44.
Just eject, there's no point.
Sensors online. Weapons online.
You know they're gonna try to rush, it's not a surprise.
All systems
Can also get someone in front of Gen 2.
override engaged.
Oh,
you.
we just lost a mech in Foxtrot
Yeah, he-
3, was that?
He just ejected. That's all.
Ah, okay.
I keep hearing like a weird beep on. Oprah's thongs watch.
I go to Gen 2.
I checked.
Yep.
Looks like left gate, guys.
Yeah.
Second time in fucking 2 minutes.
Looks like Alpha.
Stop working.
Alright, moving up to Alpha.
Target spotted.
They're in. Cicada, Javelin, Quick Draw.
UAV activated.
There's a couple heavies.
I'm gonna get swarmed in this corner, aren't I?
Yeah, pull
get
back.
out of there.
Yeah. Shit. I gotta pull back as well.
Target acquired.
That part.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, my CT's taking damage. And I'm dead. Okay.
They're getting the gen.
Target acquired.
Legs on Papa.
I think there's 3 of us spawning in now.
Fuck's hitting me? Oh, you guys. Yeah.
I'm gonna move down in Delta 2.
I'm a stick. And I'm dead.
Target destroyed.
I'm gonna speed to protect Gen 1. Gen 1.
Right to the medium left it looks like.
I'm on my last mech.
Target destroyed.
I've got 1 mech left after this one.
Nope, I'm on my
And I'm-
last. Most of us are probably
Third.
on our last at this point.
I just dropped my third.
My third will be the adder with 2 PPCs.
You're gonna want to hang back some then.
Just
I'm gonna go
protect
ahead and
crap
push
out
out
of
the
Gen
left
1.
gate.
Where they're gonna come from this time?
That's anyone's
Probably
guess.
Alpha.
It's probably going to be
Yeah.
Alpha again.
Yeah. Because that's closer to the gen.
Or it's Gen 1, so Gen 1's the Gamma side.
I'll go poke out in Gen 1 then. On Gamma.
There we go.
Poking out on Gamma, guys. Don't see anything yet.
If you get to the drop zone, you don't see anything. Eject.
Well, no, I'm just sitting at Gamma up here.
Oh, I thought you were. Going
Why is that
down.
Warhawk? Oh,
Is that pilot error? Pilot
Yes.
Error? Whatever his name is?
yeah.
I'm gonna go scouting in my 100-ton mech.
Well, it's an 85, but still, there's no reason he should have been pushing out.
Take 4 hockey jacker, way too slow to get back.
Fuel at
Yeah, I'll eject here in a few seconds if I don't see him.
He's at like
Their own lights are
67%.
gonna be too slow.
I don't know why the hell he's. Never mind.
Yeah, it looks like they went Gamma Gate.
I'll confirm that when I see it.
You could still jump beta.
Yeah.
They're now ghosted at beta.
It's highly unlikely they're going to jump beta, but yeah, it's possible. By those 2 ejections, they know immediately that we've gone out one of the gates and haven't come by him yet.
They didn't really push that far out though, but
It's alright, 7 minutes, let them piss time away. Still need to get Gen 1, still need to get Omega, which is completely doable in 7 minutes.
Confirmed. They're coming out Gamma. They are coming Gamma.
Gamma, copy. Need to protect Gen 1, guys.
Ghost, can you please body block Gen 1?
Don't die with an airstrike in you.
I need someone to body block Gen 1.
I'll back up as they come in.
Ghost Spear right next to it in a fucking Orion. What am I meant to protect it in my bloody mislinks? This fucking idiot.
Target spotted.
Jumps down from it. Fuck's sake.
No, he fell off. He's just... There's a
One's
gap
in.
right there. Oh, here we go.
Target
Spider,
acquired.
Target spotted.
Phoenix Hawk.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Gen 1's gone.
Legs on the spider.
Protect the Omega.
Target spotted.
Ah, shit. God damn it. What the?
Oh, shit.
Performance with disdain. The SDS cannon was vital to protect our hold on this world.
I didn't do too well. 700 damage.
You'll get there.
Nope. Thanks for the games, guys.
No worries, bud.
Alrighty.
Have a nice day. Oh! Tell you what I'm gonna do. Then I'll take a look at that linebacker. Got to about 2 million now. Or would you prefer to change my supernova over to large lasers?
You know, whatever works for you ultimately.
I'm gonna
Either way.
hand the crown over so I can use the bathroom. I will be back shortly.
So I'm going to take all these large lasers off. change them over to mediums.
Okay, yeah. Try to make them pulse if you can. Actually, which chassis are you working on?
I'm working off the H.
Oh, the H.
ER mediums work best, but pulse you can do as well.
I'll try mediums then.
Really?
And then
you
if I've
think
got
mediums?
Well, I've got mediums in stock, so.
Okay, yeah, no, do it up. I've always been told pulse, and that's kind of what I've
Well,
done.
on that particular, you can only do like 5 or 6 or something on that one. So if you go with the ERs, you can load up with sinks, and your sustained fire's better.
Well, I've managed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9.
I can fit 9 on.
Ooh,
with
that's
gonna be
energy
real
of
hot.
1, 2.
Yeah, you must have swapped out torsos then.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
running H left and right and D left and right on my H, and I have 4 SRM6 and 3 heavy
Yeah,
small.
I mean the stock is like 5.
But that being said, if you've got those mounts, I wouldn't mount 9. That's gonna cook you. But
Unless you want to just go like, if you're gonna do 9, then you do like small pulse or ER smalls or something like that.
I've got 8 medium lasers now, and I've got a heat management of 1.4.
Oh,
okay.
Take it into the testing ground, see what an alpha's like.
I would. You're not. I would just do like split that into 2 or 3 groups.
Like, well, we're gonna chain fire them anyway.
No, don't chain fire.
No. Do like let's see, what do you have? Do like 3, 3, 2 on the buttons. 3 on one button, 3 on another, and then 2 on another.
Yeah, so here's the thing. Never chain fire. Unless you're doing like PPCs or something like that, then sure, chain fire. But ultimately, you're never going to do enough damage to make it worth the heat, if that's what you have to do to manage. Because that's damage over time, which means that's face time that you need. And that's face time is time that they will hit you. So you're going to decrease your survivability a shit ton or do next to no damage if you chain.
Okay.
And obviously, like, not necessarily PPCs, right? Because, like, those are a little different. But pretty much every other weapon, I would not chain.
So I'll take two off, so I've got, 6 left. Add a few more heat sinks in, which puts me down at 1.77.
That's fine.
Yeah,
I'd still
and,
split it into multiple fire groups, like 2, 2, 2 or 3, 3.
Yeah.
Well, if you've got 6, you can do a 3 and 3 easily. You might even be able to alpha that with that kind of heat management.
can.
I don't know. I haven't tried it with the new heat.
He can.
Right. Okay. Saving that. Do you mind if I just take this into the testing ground? Somehow.
Yeah, go for it, man.
Testing grounds. Let's go Terra Therma because that's the hottest. That'll give me breathing space. I'm surprised they haven't got like a bot system in this. So you can just load up against.
Well, there is one in the academy. If you go to the academy on to the left-hand side of the Citadel from where you drop, there's a series of firing tests, and one of them is like they move from left to right, and one of them is they come at you, and as they get close to you, then they start to shoot.
Okay.
But it's real rudimentary, like really.
So an alpha takes me up to about 60%.
It's not too bad. That's going to be more of your, your peak, your tradie kind of a thing. But that's not, that's a perfectly legitimate build concept.
Well, what we've got here, we've got a cataphracts. Load it into the back. Takes it straight down to amber.
Wait, what? Where'd the cataphract come into it?
Oh, in the testing ground. Just a dummy.
Okay.
Well, if you're running 6, you're doing 39 damage with an alpha.
It's not too bad.
Of course, with that kind of heat management, you could probably switch over and really make it a high alpha build and throw in a couple heavy large instead of the mediums, just 2.
Yeah, but he's not going to have that kind of heat
I don't know how viable
management.
that's going to be. Well, he's at what'd you say? You're at 1.6 right now?
I'm at 177.
Yeah, like that would take it down to like 1.4. So you'd be hitting a higher
heat.
Hitting a higher heat point. But I'm not really sure how that mech, because it's a little wide to do the high alpha.
Well, it's going to probably be lower than that because he's going to have to take a bunch of heat sinks out. Yeah. Plus, he's generating more heat anyways. So yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean it's absolutely going to be lower than that, but he's probably going to be kissing like 7 or maybe 80 or 90%. But that's not the point of a high alpha build. It's not the brawl. It's
well, let's see what happens when I take these medium lasers and exchange them for pulse lasers. So I've definitely got the room to change it out.
There's a call to arms, so we should get moving here in a minute.
Oh wow. What's happening there? Got a heat management of 2. That's not right.
Oh, very well could be right.
That's better. So 3 medium pulse and 2 mediums get 1.79.
If you're going to do the pulse, just do all pulse. Don't match.
So then that puts me at 195. So that would be a brawler, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the medium pulse. Yeah, no, for sure.
Now, what's those medium heavies like?
You don't want to book those.
They're good.
I mean, they do more damage, but they're hotter and they fire slow. So.
Yeah, longer burn, longer cooldown.
On a linebacker, it wouldn't be the way to go.
Yeah, stick with the pulse, because that way you'll be able to move your speed a little better. Or like a high alpha kind of a thing where you're in and out real quick.
Real quick, yeah. Okay. Well, I can take some heat sinks off him if I'm at that 177.
I mean, 177 isn't a problem.
Okay, so 6 medium pulse lasers puts me at 1.4.
That's not bad.
Yep, that's perfectly good.
It's nice and hot. Let's see where this leaves me at.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
So Alpha puts me at 44.
So the moral of the story is, just don't take other people's stuff. Not only is it not cool, but on the plus side, you'll never find yourself in this situation. Or perhaps even worse, this one.
Gonna get in here like, who you had in here?
This video is all about protecting your packages from...
Let's get moving, though.
Yeah. Alright then. Looks like that's the one for me.
Hang on. Gorfangs wants in.
Okay. Should I change them over to 2 weapon groups or not?
Yeah, I would do 3 and 3.
3 and 3.
Yeah, and if you want to fire them all, just click both of them.
Are we LFG, or was that someone that sent an invite out?
It's Gorfangs. I sent it out. PCSPS.
Okay. No drama, I just wasn't sure.
Yep. There he is, I think.
Yeah, it's got your name.
Why are you not saving my... What are you doing? There you go. Yeah. Alright. Sorry about that. Held you all up.
There we go. Ooh, insta lobby at least.
Live drop.
Live drop. I'll get the circle.
Hey, Ivor, get the circle.
Okay. If you
Yeah,
insist.
I agree. Circle.
Putting him in a circle is a good place for him.
Have we got Kappas sorted out? Because I want to give my Black
Is it
Lino a go.
Conquest?
No,
Oh, it's Domination.
I was going to say,
Yep.
what? Kappas?
I mean, essentially, I'm a capper-ish. This other guy in the Piranha, though, he should really ton up. But he ain't gonna. I just don't trust him to do his job. Otherwise, I'd ton up.
I'm on my 3rd day of premium time in this loot bag thing.
Nice. I gotta look at that. I forgot to check.
Although, I've only won 100 MC. Oh no, I won 135 MC.
I'm at I think 400 MC out of it so far.
Sure,
Yeah,
sure, rub
I'm
it
getting
in.
pretty lucky. I'm getting 450.
Thing is you'll probably end up with, everybody ends up with about the same, I think.
Yeah.
Just where it hits you. If you're not getting it at the start, you'll get it at the end. That seems to be the way it goes.
Pretty much. And at the moment, the way things are going, I'd rather the GXP anyway.
GXP and MC.
See, I hardly use GXP. Just when I need to make up a skill point or two.
I like to be able to just, if I get a mech, I like to be able to just skill it up all at once. I hate grinding through all that
I'm
shit.
out of JXP, so I can't do that anymore.
I got about
Yeah.
300,000, so I'm not too bad off.
I'm on the other side of that. I prefer the grind than working with the mech to get it up there. But that's just me. That's my...
So
again,
what?
wanting it to be the best that it can be right off the bat, too.
Oh boy, we got Helios Prime, or Hyperion, I mean. Oh boy. Ooh.
Is this a good or bad map?
It's hot. It's not bad. It's good for trading, and you can have some good brawls on it.
Okay.
So you log in on the 27th, you play 1 match and get a 50 match score, and you get 2 mechs.
Which is essentially
Am I reading that completely?
play a match,
And 12.
log in, and shoot someone, and you get 50 match score.
Yeah. And you get 1,250 MC, 6.5 million C-bills, and 7 days of premium time. It's their, it's the same thing they did last year, pretty much. Although instead of waiting till March to get both mechs, you get one in February and one in March.
Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal. Override engaged.
Put me down, put me down, put me down.
Bring in Night Drive first, and then bring in ATM Supernova second, because I haven't used that mech for a little while.
Gimme a map.
Nope. Map bite. Won't get no men from me.
You're gonna get.
Where are we going? Delta or Fox?
Delta.
Alright, got a good start.
I don't know. I'd say Echo 5 and shift from there, depending where they're going.
Oh!
They're going to be
Sorry.
up high.
I thought we were playing faction then.
We are.
We're playing faction.
Oh. So we all got 4 mechs?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, there they are. Echo 6, Fox 6. High.
Roger that.
There's one down low, but the rest are high. I see a bunch of bushwhackers.
Target spotted.
I think they're going to try and do a speedy push brawl.
That's how it's looking. Oh, shifting right.
Target spotted. Enemy combat.
I mean, with them trying to... Them running, what do you call it?
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
A lot of bushwhackers. They've already taken Fox 6 high.
I'm kind of tempted to push into Echo 5.
What is that? What's your,
New
weapons?
target acquired.
Sorry.
That's right, just make a note of it.
Ooh, they got some worms. Hang on, I'll come back and support you guys.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Artillery strike.
Oh, I'm conflicted right now. Helios is the one getting fucked by worms.
Yeah, give me a hot.
New target acquired.
Yeah, I'm not touching that.
God!
Okay, I'm gonna push into their backs, guys.
Bravo.
Shit, this is probably not the where I want to go. Oh well, why not?
Artillery strike.
India, visual left torso.
We're coming around right side low.
CT on India, one touch.
New target.
Delta,
acquired.
CT, visual left.
Target destroyed.
Okay, well, that didn't work too well.
Target acquired.
I'm gonna bring my supernova out.
Target destroyed. New target acquired.
Juliet, Rax. Go for legs.
I'm on Kilo.
Let me take the front.
Artillery strike online.
Right leg's open.
Kilos.
Kilo.
Target spotted.
Pretty much everything's open on Kilo. Never mind, he's dead.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
I remember in Mesa,
Target
GNX used to be
destroyed.
really good at push brawling. I'm not sure what happened, whether it's just their performance or like their key players left or what, but they seem to
I
be
think
kind of rolling over
I think
it a
it's
little bit.
I think it's partly they aren't performing as well as they used to, but I also think
New
we've gotten
target acquired.
better.
We've gotten better, definitely. But I just
I'd hope we've gotten better.
people, people
Well-
normally get better together in a group, and so you'd expect
New
if us
target
getting
acquired.
better, they'd be getting better also.
Not necessarily.
You'd hope so. Doesn't always
Target
happen.
acquired.
Didn't happen in Mesa, that's for sure.
It does seem like they are not coordinating as well as they used to.
Yeah, that's what makes me think maybe one of their callers left or something, and they're just not coordinating as well as they should.
Target spotted.
Not that they're still not good, but they're not as good as I remember.
Yeah. Well, I think some of that also has to do, like I said, with us getting better.
Got a rough neck over you.
Yeah, I was raining Quebec.
It's the second wave, right?
Yeah. Their second wave,
Okay,
yeah.
I'm gonna die.
Give or take. They've got a Lermer holding back Charlie. I don't know where their other one is, though.
Other ones with their main group.
Well, push. Form up.
Black Knight
Get close
saw
together.
CT and Whiskey.
Whiskey,
And side
CT.
towards it.
We're all spread out. This one's gonna go right through us.
Grip back up, guys. Get tight. They're gonna run over us.
I'm moving back now.
Right at the very back at Echo 7.
Tango, CT.
Target acquired.
X-ray, CT.
Autocannon ammo at 25%.
CT on X-ray.
Who else is with me at spawn? I mean,
What? Sorry?
I'm gonna roll with you.
Okay.
X-ray's down.
Sierra coming up.
I'm about out of ammo.
I can't tell if we've grouped back up or not. I'm still dropping in.
The guys that are up here are somewhat grouped, but we're all pretty beat.
Yankee center rear torso. Yankee center rear torso.
Sierra, CT.
Oh, they're focusing me now.
Those of us that are left are up here are going to get smashed, but we're all beat up.
We need to get up there and help that wave that's fighting. Fine.
Oh, I'm going down.
Is there someone else here as well?
Have a look at your map, possibly.
That's better.
Target acquired.
Oh, the supernova's painfully slow. 58.
Affirmative.
Yeah.
I'm about dead.
New target
fuck's
acquired.
Rear torso on Yankee, guys.
Target spotted.
Doing what I can.
New target
Yep, finally got me.
Yeah, we got him in a little bit of a kill box here. This is good.
Utah, CT. Good kill. Victor, CT.
Alpha